How do you think all of this Dolphin stuff today makes Tom Brady look?
Fine.
Really? Because that's not what Twitter is telling me.
Oh, please.
Twitter wants Tom Brady suspended.
That's ridiculous. He's the one being tampered with.
But he was engaging in talks.
No. Stephen Ross, you may not talk to me because I'm under contract to the New England Patriots and Bob Kraft.
But he's listening.
Give me a break. Give me a break. He's listening. I shouldn't listen to you. I shouldn't listen to you at all, Stephen Ross, University of Michigan, man.
All right, someone who's on the radio in Boston is saying that Brady quit on the Pats in 2019.
This is absurd. Tom Brady, Stephen, this is wrong. Stephen, you shouldn't talk to me. You shouldn't talk to me. No. You shall not talk to me because I'm under contract here in New England. Quit on New England. Give me a break, man.
I don't feel that way. I'm just saying.
You tell me, who's that? Who said that?
Which individual said that? This is Ken Laird, who's on WEEI.
Very good. So Ken needs to show me the plays where he was giving up on New England. The one where he threw an interception in his final play for the Patriots.
The game was over.
I know that. So when you give up, you're like, I'm not going to throw an interception as my last play. I'm not going to add another interception to my playoff list. I'm not going to risk it. The game's over. Why am I going to do that? Honestly, come on, man. That's what happens when somebody gives up, not try to force one in and your last throw as a New England Patriot is a pick.
Also, like they won the Super Bowl in 2018, and then in 2019 he quits on the team. But the team wasn't that good that year.
But he also was informed beforehand that the contract that you're looking for to keep you here, you're not getting. So Stephen Ross knocks on his door. No, we cannot talk. Well, you're going to blame the person who's being tampered with?
He's taking the phone calls.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
I mean, I've been involved in so many negotiations where I'm not supposed to hear from somebody, and
Okay.
Come on, man. You're supposed.
I just think it's fair to wonder how this makes Tom Brady look.
I think it makes him look like a businessman who's answering phone calls that shouldn't have been placed to him. What's he supposed to be doing? No. I'm a New England Patriot, sir. You may not contact me. Don't do that. That's against the rules. The owner of the Dolphins should not be calling the all-time great of the Patriots. How does that sound? So what? So anybody who's being tampered with is now subject to scorn?
I mean, one call, yes.
No.
Do we know how many calls? How many times was he actually tampered with? You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
I mean, you take one call, hey, we have a conversation. What do you think about coming to Miami? Yeah, you probably shouldn't call me about this.
You shouldn't. Maybe he said that to him.
Prank caller. You know, like Pulp Fiction.
You showed up on the boat, though, huh?
I mean,
he's on the boat.
I mean, everybody loves a boat.
So Brady should not be looking out for himself and should not be answering calls that it's incumbent upon the caller to not make. Is that what I'm to understand? Everybody who's out there under contract in their business should not receive phone calls from anybody who wants to contract them for their services because it's tampering in the world in which they work. Is that what I understand?
Caller is worse than the callee. Caller's making the call.
We don't know how many calls were placed to Brady during 2019.
And even if
it seems like there's
back
a lot.
And forth, I
mean, they did it twice. They did it when he was with New England and with the Bucs.
Everybody knew Brady. You knew Brady wasn't staying, right? In 2019?
I told you guys he wasn't retiring either.
Yeah, true.
Well, he had apparently greater plans. I don't know how that. By the way, I don't know how that was going to work. We'll make this plan on the boat. Sean, you're going to come and coach us, and Tom, you're going to come and quarterback us, and then you'll get a piece of the team. We'll make this deal, and then we'll go to the Bucs and the Saints and say, this is what these guys want.
Here, we'll figure out compensation.
We illegally arranged all this. Cat's now out of the bag. It's a fait accompli. You now need to, what compensation do you want from us?
Oof.
And my compensation, if I was one of the other teams, would be to get somebody to serve papers on another. Where are you going to be around 12 o'clock? I'm going to send somebody over to your house with my answer, and they will be legal papers thrown at them. You've been served. Or you call up the commissioner and say, what's going on? How do you feel about it? You're the Patriot fan. You have a problem with Brady answering a phone call or dealing with Stephen Ross to see if he'll go to the Miami Dolphins? Which, by the way, when he had hold on a second, when he had the opportunity to do it, did he do it?
No, he went to Tampa.
That's correct.
Because they're a better team.
That's right.
They're a better team than New England. I think it was clear during 2019 that Tom wasn't coming back.
Right. So
hey, man,
last year,
20 years and 6 rings, he can do whatever he wants.
Last year, did he give up on the Bucs?
No, they were down 27-3.
Yeah, and then what did he do?
Tied the game,
yeah,
right?
Okay, right, right. So I guess if he's being tampered with by Stephen Ross in a season, and this individual in Boston says that's an indication that he gave up on New England, then I guess his MO is to give up on the team while he's being tampered with by Stephen Ross, right? Did that look to be the case in Tampa last year?
No, but if it's from the get-go, if Tampa was a 2-year stop before he went to Miami.
You know who the person should be most upset by all this is?
Well, Mike McDaniel and Tua?
Yes, sir!
Yeah.
Salty Tua. If I'm Tua, I will go to Stephen Ross's house and say, let's have it out, brother. Let's have it out. You're the football expert, huh? So let's have it out. Let's have it out. What do you got against me? Like what eye in the sky are you seeing?
He's not Tom Brady.
And not Deshaun Watson, huh?
And I think that's fair. He's not.
Or
as a football player.
You drafted him. You wanted to tank enough games to go get me. You got me.
Well, because they didn't think Justin Herbert was any good.
Or they were maybe trying to tank for Burrow. I don't know. But if I'm Tua, I'm like, what gives? Okay, so I'm working my ass off. I don't know if you heard, but I broke my hip. I rehabbed. You drafted me anyway. I don't know if you heard, but Tyreek Hill thinks I'm the most accurate passer in the league. What gives? I got to look over my shoulder for Brady next year as a 46-year-old? Is that what's going on? Just tell me. Or he can't have that conversation with him because he's out until October 17th. That's if I'm Tua, that's what I'm having. You know? Hey, Stephen Ross, what's up? So, it's wild, man. What a league.